our main event contest scheduled for one fall. He is accompanied by Ron Starr. He is the leader of the Carter Group. He is the Allfather and longest reigning Catalyst champion in history. This is Darius Carter. His opponents. Making his return to Catalyst Wrestling, he is the last bastion. This is Colby Corino!
And we are here, Chilo's in Brooklyn, Stephen James, Chris Fega, a hot summer night and hot summer action as the returning Colby Corino takes on the former Catalyst Wrestling champion, the All-Father Darius Carter. Both of these men, former champions, both of these men trying to prove who is top dog here.
Perhaps the two best champions we've ever had here in Catalyst Wrestling. Now, I'm looking forward to this match. I'll be honest, I prefer Colby Corino when he was handling his business, but that's just me. Now he's coming back here, reliving old victories instead of pursuing what he should be pursuing, as Darius Carter has said in the past.
Reliving old glories. You saw him come out here to try and put Darius Carter back in his place.
Back in what place? The championship role that he deserves?
No, just trying to say that he was the reason for all of this, discounting everybody else's contributions to this company, including one of the champion in Colby Corino, who carried us through a pandemic, who helped us through all of this stuff.
Let me break this down. Colby Corino, champion. Nobody in the crowd. Darius Carter, champion. Biggest crowds we've ever seen here in Catalyst Wrestling. Pandemic or not. I don't know, was everybody sick? Who knows?
I think you're rewriting history for sure.
Rewriting history? What am I, a scab? This is going to be a large feeling out process. These guys are both technicians, and this is what I love to see.
Well, this matchup was supposed to be between Carter and Homicide, but he couldn't be here due to contract reasons. But he sent someone that he doesn't necessarily like, but certainly respects here, as Colby Corino looks to reclaim his spot.
Look, obviously, the Homicide-Corino family feud goes back decades.
Goes back decades, but also is a huge part of what has lifted Catalyst Wrestling here.
I 100% agree with you. Back when we were in Jersey City, I remember them having a brutal match that fought out into the crowd, broken tables everywhere.
The Isle of Sidao as well, battling everywhere, including that vicious match, which was what we thought the last match for Colby Corino. Here, as we see, hyperextending that knee, there is Corino. The influence, though, of Darius Carter. Colby Corino didn't start down that road with the business and letting that hate in his heart until the poison of Darius Carter seeped into him after losing the title to Darius Carter.
It seems like the best thing you can do is learn from your failures, and that was a better Colby Corino. That was a Colby Corino that left here and won championships elsewhere, was it not?
Either way, I know I'm grateful for having both of these elite level athletes squaring off in our main event tonight.
No doubt, these are two of the best men to do this currently. Frankly, I'd rather be here than watching any other pro wrestling show in the world right now with these two guys in the ring.
Side headlock takeover, and Carter, knowing exactly these are two former champions at the top of their game. Carter obviously going through a little bit of restructuring of the Carter group now that he has lost the title to his former running mate, O'Shea Edwards.
And by the way, where is his rematch? A dominant champion like that should have an automatic rematch clause. Should they not?
Colby Corino, the longest reigning champion in Catalyst history, standing across from the second longest reigning champion in history, who has been here almost since the beginning. Carter taking umbrage with Corino seemingly coming back while he never left.
I completely agree with you.
I don't think that's fair.
Why would that not be fair? You're here, you're holding it down, you're building it. This company is bigger than it's ever been.
And part of that is because of Corino, side headlock here.
And then as soon as he got the chance, took off, didn't he? Now he's back here, about to lose to Darius Carter.
I think you're underestimating the forgotten son, Catalyst's favorite son. Said you can move him, but you're not going to take him down.
Here's what I think both of these men need to avoid doing. There you go. Darius Carter knows not to just sit there and go back and forth. He's a master strategist. We don't need to get into a certain type of showing contest here.
Now, earlier he called him a young buck, and Colby Corino's been doing this since he was a baby. He is born and bred for this, so the experience factor, you know, is dead even here as we see a springboard going over.
But there is something to be said about approaching the pursuit from wiser, older eyes. From the starting point, there's a lot less room for error in the beginning there. Darius Carter knows what he's doing, and you're going to see this as this match goes on. He'll start breaking down Colby Corino. Young body or not, he will be breaking this man down.
And now, Corino going up and over.
High risk,
Adjusted
doesn't
midair.
pan.
Oh, into the guardrail here. But Carter's going to take all the time he is given here.
Here's the thing, Darius Carter doesn't need to...
Oh, no, not this. Oh!
As I was saying, Darius Carter doesn't need to win this to make the statement he needs to do. He just needs to make sure Colby Corino does not want to come back here. Colby Corino is a must-win situation right now.
Anytime you square off against either one of these men, it's a must-win situation, I feel like, for both men. Because what would it do for Darius Carter to get back on winning ways by taking out somebody like a Colby Corino coming back?
Of course, then you really put the haters to rest by letting them know that you beat the only person to hold the championship longer than you. Of course, that's a giant win for Darius Carter, but at the same time...
Oh! Thumb to the eye.
Just as effective if he beats him in a submission and we never see Colby again.
And Carter stalking again, but Corino not going to back down and now begging off. But you know better. The bag of tricks for Carter is deep. And now driving the fingers into the face, into the mouth, reaching up. At the same time, grinding his face on that steel pole. And now, Darius Carter taking time to be showered with his appreciation, and I use that term very loosely.
Oof.
Carino battles back, but gets a boot to the face.
Oh. Never want to be strapped with that kind of boot to the face.
Giving him a welcome home. And now Carino has had enough.
Oh, oh. There we go.
Oh,
Right
and
back,
right back
working that face.
Right back to the
What
eyes.
is this ref doing? Don't touch the athletes.
What do you mean?
He's working.
He's cheating is what he's doing.
Potato, potato. I guess we'll have to change. We just see things a little differently.
Oh, and right to the digits.
Ooh.
Attacking that face, using those boots to rub his face raw.
You gotta love that old school style. Don't go into this well of tricks that you don't see as often. Darius Carter pulls things out. You can tell he watches game tape constantly.
Darius Carter is one of the most studious professional wrestlers, putting, in his words, the pro back in professional wrestling.
Just wrenching the neck. I mean, just like a spinning toe hold to the neck. When is the last time you saw something like this? The NWA, back in the 70s? These were effective moves that won world championships.
Trying to get back on pace to win a championship here is Carter. But putting some stank on it is North Carolina's favorite son. You don't want to stand toe-to-toe as we see a drop toe hold, almost as if on cue. Darius Carter realized the position he was putting himself in and rectified it.
There you go.
And
This
now
is where
Carino's
Darius
in
is
trouble.
This is where Darius is the most dangerous. When he starts working on, when he starts to isolate a body part and just starts working on it, this is where he becomes the most dangerous man in Catalyst Wrestling.
But again, taking too much time to posture and preen. I don't know. For once, I have to question the strategy of Darius Carter here.
That's true. It's a rare lapse in judgment for Darius Carter, but at the same time, he needs to let these people know who they came to see, and it's him, not Colby Carino. Where has Colby Carino been? Darius Carter's.
Oh, with the kitchen sink. And Carino heads to the outside, trying to catch a breather. But in this hot weather outside here in Chilo's, every time you try and take that deep breath.
What is this referee doing?
Trying to allow Colby to get back into the ring.
I suppose.
And Ron Starr capitalizing on the outside, attempting to take out Carino. But Carino wise to that as we see the muscling up Carter. Suplex, 1, 2. And back to the face, tearing piece by piece. Went to the mouth, went to the nose, went to the eyes, and now the ear.
To be fair, Colby
has his finger inside of the gauged ears, yanking on it.
You gotta wonder what possesses a competitor to put something like that in their ear. It's just a target.
That's a great word, though, possessed, because that's what it seems like Darius Carter is to get back to the top of the mountain here. But Carino is not going to let that happen. Second Mongolian chop there. And now right back to the ear.
I mean, this is almost just a dehumanizing.
A lot of this is about sending a message of pain for sure. Twisting his finger. He's going to tear his lobe clean off.
To be fair, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing.
Oh, and he ripped out the earring. Did he rip it out?
He pulled it right out, ripped it out of the ear.
Disgusting.
Kobe's lucky to still have an ear at this moment.
Carino in trouble in his return here to Catalyst. And now clamping on those forearms on the jaw, but look at the wrists obstructing his breathing there.
That's the thing. Darius has that lanky body. He can really get into any sort of crevice that you leave open, really grab a hook and hold you down, really wear you down, take the breath from you.
The great shooters and stretchers of our time. And Carter sent outside by Carino, who gets a brief reprieve here.
Ron Starr catching him on the outside. That's why it's important to have a friend with you, a cornerman.
No friends needed when gravity's your friend. And flying senton takes out Carter, but you see the wear and tear. And Carino trying to will himself back into this matchup. Both men back in the ring. Ducks underneath. Big chops to the chest. And now, here he comes. The chest reddened by those blows. And now set up. The San Diego influence there. Booyaka indeed. Up to the top. Big elbow. Cover. 1, 2. In his return. Can't put Carter away. And Carino can't believe it.
I think he might be the only one that can't believe it. Look, here's the thing. What are you doing? Stay on him. This is Darius Carter.
Well, this is where the championship pedigree of both men pays off. As you get into these later moments of the match, you see Carino and Carter getting better and better. The more exhausted they are, as you see, locking on that $1 million dream.
It's an interesting thing. We do a lot of talking about gas tank as we call these matches, and there's nobody with better gas tank that have been in more championship matches than these two men. Those matches have longer time limits. They go the distance, and they are difficult matches to win with
against
top contenders.
Top contenders, and now they are back in that pool of top contenders. A victory here would no doubt skyrocket one of these men back towards the top, where both of them feel they belong.
I mean, rightfully, they both do belong. They're just,
roll through, wait. He's got him. 1, 2. Use that second rope to roll over. So Carter's shoulders were pinned to the mat, but now transitioning back, not letting go of that rear naked choke. Colby is fading fast. Trying to will himself up. He's got to his feet, and Carter could be in trouble. Oh! Dumping him on that stack of dimes he calls a neck.
Might have just been instinct there. Kobe might be worn out. It's going to be a struggle for both of these men to get back to their feet at this point in the match.
Survival, survival, survival is the name of the game right now. Neither man stirring just yet. Carino the first to be coherent, surprisingly.
It's a fulcrum point in the match. The first man to get up, the first man to launch a piece of offense right after this, that could change the entire match going forward. Both men up.
Carter with a big forearm and returned. They're exchanging receipts for the lariat, European uppercut, as stiff as they come. But Carino likes it. Some say Carino a glutton for punishment, but the more he takes damage, the better he seems to get. The switch was flipped, and Carter tried to turn out his lights.
These men know each other a lot, and they have a receipt for everything.
Oh, and just caught him out the sky with that big Yakuza kick. And just barely was Carino able to kick out there. We almost had a winner. And those are the types of things that we saw Darius Carter during his title reign, taking out Josh Woods, J.D. Drake, Anthony Green, Alex Shelley, all these people he alluded to that he has beaten and dismissed from Catalyst Wrestling. He thinks he can do the same here with Colby Carino. I don't think that that's going to happen.
I mean, as of right now, Darius seems to be in the more dominant position. We'll see how it goes going forward, but Kobe seems like he might not have much left in the tank.
Well, you got to figure he's been through so many emotions here. You know, the actions of TIM with the business, now self-made, the being gone, now coming back, the emotion of the moment here. Will he rise to the occasion as he's been known to do?
We'll see what happens. If these people can get behind him, maybe he could feed off of that, but I don't see it. Darius Carter does not care what anybody thinks, and as you can see right here, he might be looking to end this.
Went for the pile driver, couldn't get it. Went for the back body drop, rolled through was Carter.
Both men, oh!
Caught with the knee.
Very quick by Kobe. Oh. Dropping him.
Oh, and Julius Smokes heading out to wet down.
He has nothing to do with this.
Oh, but who is that?
Who is that?
Oh, and now laying out the referee.
I like this guy.
Oh, and this match is over. Oh, come on.
Major, can we get someone out here?
Deshaun Pratt. And Deshaun now working over Colby Carino. And was this the master plan of Darius Carter? Oh, and all hell is broken loose on the outside.
Like I said earlier, all Darius Carter has to do is make sure Colby Carino never comes back again.
There's a commotion on the outside.
Look at all these, the entire locker room is emptied out.
Locker room is clearing.
White Mike is out here. Is that Rob Killjoy at the side of the ring?
Rob Killjoy is out here.
The entire locker room is empty. I see our chief agent, Lee Malden. Allison Danger out at the ring.
Oh, there's no stopping this.
Get to the back! Break it up! Get to the back!
As everybody now in the ring, the ugly sucklings.
Gosh, I hope nobody throws a beer bottle in the ring.
Need security out here. There's nothing.
Where
Colby
is
Carino
security?
and his students have battled back. This has become unglued. We got to get this under control somehow, as now Boom Harden left alone here, and now is going to get worked over.
Here's the thing, the vacuum that...
And now standing tall.
Oh.
And we see
Darius
Allison Danger and Darius Carter facing off. Oh, went to kick Allison Danger. Come on. That's our management here.
To the back! To the damn back!
Oh, and he got a hold of her hair. And now Carino.
Oh, my God.
Sticking up for family.
Carino and Carter still going at it. These two men hate each other.
This has become more personal.
Go to the back or you're gone! Go! Go!
Hopefully we'll get control of this situation. Looks like the war between Colby Carino, who, mind you, has no friends, no love lost here.
Tri-State Saints coming over by our booth now.
Get your tickets up front for the next show.
Oh, Tim running back in.
Oh, and this is still going.
This is back underway.
Brandon Sokler.
Julius Smokes taken out. Our entrance ramp is being destroyed.
We are out of time. We gotta go. And this is far from over.
Everybody, get in the back now, or you're fired. And I swear to God, I'll enjoy it so much. I'll enjoy it. You got till the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyway, thank you for coming. you should stay here. Get some drinks. We're going to try to get this under control, and we'll see you in September